And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, number 30.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready to go? In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Fouled off left side. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. To third. Tosses to first. And an easy out to start the game. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. One down. Now, TJ Friedl. Swinging a foul straight back. McLean at first, one gone. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one is lifted in the air. Laureano settles under it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Tap foul at the plate. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. Check swing, called strike. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So one left for Cincinnati. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Baltimore. And today's starting pitcher, Rhett Lauder. What do you have on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bottom of the first. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman.
Pop came out of the gates really strong.
First pitch, not close. Towards first, Encarnacion Strand tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Rutschman retired. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jordan Westburg.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hines snags it for the second out. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
Well, unless he was drafted in the first round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college. So when he became the first pick of the second round, it took some convincing to go pro.
And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now it's the DH, Kobe Mayo, with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. This one in the air. Encarnacion Strand. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for the Orioles. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. In the air out towards right center. Cowser on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here is Spencer Steer. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. Base is empty. Line drive. Holiday sends it to first, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Louder back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hines, long run into the gap. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Hit in the air, center field. Friedel settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next pitch is outside.
2-0.
He swings and fouls one off. No score here in the second. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the top of the wall. Throws to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now here is Colton Cowser. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Ramon Laureano in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one in the air, center field. Friedel should have this one. Brings it in, and the inning is over. And the Orioles leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. First pitch misses. Bowman measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Matt Nelson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Henderson slings it across. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jake Fraley getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
A little bit low.
Oh, that's a ball.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness. If you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. He's got it. And that is that. Reds leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. The wind of the pitch. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. And a slider misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Nelson down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ripped on a line to center. Lunging, but can't bring it in. One gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Rutschman stands at first with 1 out. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A two-run homer, his second homer this series, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Kobe May. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. 0-1. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. 2 outs is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Laureano sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there's one down. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Friedel leads off first with one away. Outside low, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson on to first. 2 away.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Rhys Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
1 strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that is out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Mullins makes the grab on the run. Right through there for a strike. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses. 2-2. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins doubled his first time. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is down low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner on at first with one gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch just misses. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Man at first, one away. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Scott Barlow up and throwing for Terry Francona. Santillan, a hard throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A massive home run. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Rhett Lauder is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Andrew Abbott gets the call from the pen. 2-run shot this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That's down and in.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's a ball.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Clips the corner, and it's a full count.
Full count.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's the catcher, Matt Nelson.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level. He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 2-0. Gets the outside corner with that one. In the air to left center. Friedel makes the catch. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time. And it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Mayo stands in now and watches strike 1. Hard hit left side. Fires to first in time. And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 2 in this one. That first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore, and the lead is now 5-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Fraley, in his 5th season, 29 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
In the air, left field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McLean.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLean. 1 for 2. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to Mountcastle, and they got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And that is downstairs. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 5 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Abbott back to work. Strike 1. That's off the inside corner, and 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside.
3-1.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Andrew Abbott will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Scott Barlow will take over here. That misses the zone. Ball one.
One ball, no strike. That's a ball. Two balls.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the sixth. And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
One ball, two strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Still only one out here in the inning. That missed by a lot. And that's ball three. And that's ball four. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's Adley Rutschman. High fly ball out towards left center. Fraley sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. Check on the runner. Laureano back in on a dive. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No ball, two strikes.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hines under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Bradish.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Well struck right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Encarnacion Strand in the box again, takes a strike. Strike 2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, out to short. Over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Reese Hines. And a foul ball. Bradish ready to fire now. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. In there. He scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
That's off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings and sends a rocket to right. They got it for out number 2. Cooper Bowman, the next to hit for the Reds.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. This to center field. Mullins grabs it on the run. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 9 and the Reds 1. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Hit on the ground to short. Bowman gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Holliday. There's a swing and a drive. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? 3rd home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 10-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Scott Barlow done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Taylor Rogers on a pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Cedric Mullins.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike. Ball. 1 ball. 2 strike.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Matt Nelson. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Fraley, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, Henderson. To first, 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McLean.
In now for the Reds, Matt McLean. 1 for 3. That's in there. Strike one. On the ground. And foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back now at Oriole Park, leading off, Colton Cowser. Swing and a ball popped up. Bowman squeezes it, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Laureano comes up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 11-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Bases empty, one away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. That missed inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside.
3-1.